Handoff, Jeanty makes a couple of tacklers miss, squirts out of the pile.
One of the most explosive backs in college football history.
I want to be one of the best running backs to play the game.
Jeanty trying to bounce outside to the right.
I knew since the time I picked up a football that I was a running back.
Shakes a tackler to the 40.
How I could make people miss.
He dives!
He's a touchdown machine.
I knew that was going to be my position.
Every time Ashton Jeanty touches the football, it's a countdown. 3, 2, 1, boom!
It's been a historic run for Ashton Jeanty, who this season became Boise State's all-time leading rusher. Idaho has been just one of the stops along his journey. His father was a chief petty officer in the U.S. Navy, which meant the family had to move, and move often.
I would say that taught him to learn that no matter what comes at you, right, you're gonna have to adjust.
Traveling around a lot, dealing with change a lot, which is like the hardest thing as a person is to deal with change, but to do that from such a young age, I feel like that's helped me become who I am.
By the time Jeanty was 13, he had lived in Georgia, Florida, and Virginia. The family's next home, an American military base in Naples, Italy.
I was shocked, super shocked. I would say kind of sad because I had to leave so much behind. I think the thing that hurt the most was that I had to stop playing football.
Because he's in middle school, there was no football in middle school in Italy, and he had to wait. It didn't set well at first.
I think the biggest thing was am I just gonna be able to keep getting better? And, I was thinking already in the future.
When he started playing, that was phenomenal. Ashton was just brilliant. Picking up from right where he left off in middle school and doing some very, very extraordinary things.
I've never had anybody that young be such an impactful player. He was doing at 14 what most kids have to wait till they're 17 or 18, but I knew for him to be able to play at the next level, he did need to probably go back stateside and get some more exposure.
We were preparing to move over to the States. We wanted to move to Frisco, Texas. And I said, hey, Ashton, take a look at the school. I think that this might be the one, and I know that you will get many offers going to Lone Star High School.
We were impressed for sure, but we didn't know the level of competition he was playing against. Is he really that fast? Is he really that strong? Is he really breaking all those tackles? Once he got here, we said, okay, it wasn't the level of competition, it was just he was that good.
In his senior season, Jeanty rushed for over 1,800 yards, 41 total touchdowns, yet he was overlooked by big-time programs. The one offer that did come was from Boise State.
What really stood out to me is just how many great running backs have came through here, and not only did they excel here, they excelled on the next level. And I was in my mind, I was like, I'm gonna be the next one.
When one of your best players, one of the best players in the entire country, puts his foot down and says, I'm staying at Boise State, I want to be a part of this family, it's a testament to who he is as a young man. It's how he was raised, loyal, high character, and that's him.
No amount of money can change your legacy. My values are bigger than money, so once I really sat down and thought about it, there was no other place that I should be but Boise.
Ready, breakdown!
Jeanty's decision to stay has paid off. The next stop on his journey could be New York City as a Heisman finalist.
I think it's special just to be same conversation with all these other great players, even all the other Heisman winners in the past.
I've told him, hey man, you are great, and we're gonna be right there with you come December. We're gonna be in New York with you, celebrating you.
I love that pose. I say this to my husband all the time. I'm like, that Heisman pose, Ashton is built like that statue. So I feel like it's perfect.
It's not a bad thing to strike that little pose, but you got to be doing some good things to strike that. You can't just do that.